Glenn, first of all, this bench is incredible. What's
Isn't
the
it?
story behind this?
Bench is made by a local guy, Todd, and we're sitting on Rocky View County barnwood and a tailgate complete with bullet holes that I don't know where he found.
I love it.
Yeah.
It ties in nicely with being a part of the community. Why is that important for Davis Chevrolet?
There's lots of reasons why being part of the community is important to us. I'm a small town guy, small town in BC. The Davis family are from Fort Macleod here in Alberta. So those small town values teach you lots of things. And for us, from the very beginning, we knew that we had to become part of Airdrie, really create some connection and some ties with the city of Airdrie and its citizens. So if we look at the different things, we didn't have a good reputation. When I say we, this business didn't have a good reputation previously. So we also had that to overcome. So in order to overcome that and get past it, we had to really go above and beyond. It came natural to us, though.
Readjusting your focus.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need to let them, let the citizens, the people of Airdrie and area, know that we were open for business, and we're not talking selling things. Like we didn't even have charities knocking on the door to ask for a donation or participation or sponsorship or anything, and that's not good.
You want to weave, there's a nice saying that you have, weaving the business or the fabric. Explain this one to me, because you can do better than I can.
Sure. So we've consciously chosen to weave ourselves into the fabric of the community, so that we are thought of more of a corporate citizen than a business. And I think there's a fundamental difference. People think that, or would believe that we are a good business in the community, that we're a good corporate citizen by promoting the local events, and that we're well respected and thought of by the people of Airdrie. And we also sell and service vehicles, right? It's that top of mind awareness that we're trying to create, and a positive one.
And at the end of the day, when somebody comes in here, they're coming in here not only because they want to buy a car, but they realize that you, Davis Chevrolet, are a good corporate citizen.
Yes, and it works. Just last week, referral from another good corporate citizen here in the city of Airdrie, who's in the real estate trade, refers a friend of his to us because he watched a program about what Davis does in the community put on by that individual. It does work. That's not why we do it, but it does work.
So let's get to the meat of it, of how you're involved in the community.
Yeah, I'm passionate about that. So how we're involved in the community is through, of course, sponsorship. There's any number of charity events going on in Airdrie on any weekend at any time. There's lots. Airdrie has a big heart, and we want to be part of that. But we also like to look for things that resonate with our people. So if we have somebody on our team that's a coach of a hockey team, if we're going to sponsor a hockey team, doesn't it just make sense that we'd sponsor that hockey team that our team member's a coach of? But we look for different things and ways for them to get them involved. So we recently did the event for ADVAS, which is the Legacy Run, and for that event there was 12 of us. Some of us walked, some of us ran, some of us were to cook breakfast for the participants.
But you were there to represent.
We were there to represent, and we were active and involved. And that speaks to how we want to be involved. We don't want to just have the knock on the door and here's a check.
Right.
We know that financial contributions are important, but we want to make sure that we have an opportunity to be involved. We found that being just a financial contributor doesn't fill your heart, doesn't do anything. It means that much more. So we think of all the different things we do, like the Supplies for Success test drive event that we participate with the local Staples store,
Right.
and that supports Community Links for their backpacks for kids, for underprivileged kids having the supplies that they need to go back to school with. And then if you take that to the next level, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I sit on the board for Community Links, right? Because as we started to get involved with them, I saw what they did, And I went, wow, that's an organization that I want to be part of, so that I personally can give back to our community. I think just a few different examples like that of how we get involved and the why.
And being a good corporate citizen.
All along, it's part of it. Yeah.